Good afternoon, I'm Asa Lucas, and it is great to see you back here on the Sports Report. Coming up on today's show, we will recap the Thunder's sluggish game in Dallas, look ahead to the Cowboys' last two games before the Big 12 tournament, and break down the All-Star Week lineup, not to mention the Oklahoma State men's golf team and how they did in Cabo. It's all next right here on the Sports Report. The Thunder struggled offensively last night in Dallas against the Mavericks with an ugly shooting performance, which was not aided by the fact that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had one of his worst games of the season, shooting only 5 for 15 and scoring a dismal 15 points and making only 1 3. It was a close game in the first quarter with each team trading shots and going back and forth. The game's tone continued to stay close in the second, with neither team making big scoring runs. However, that all changed in the third quarter. The Mavs all of a sudden got hot over a 5-minute span in the third quarter, hitting 4 of 5 three-pointers as part of an 18-2 run. Then, in the fourth quarter, when the Thunder were looking to make a run, Kristaps Porzingis made back-to-back threes to push the lead out of sight and seal the Thunder's fate that night. Final score in Dallas, Thunder 78, Mavericks 87. The Thunder will stay on the road and play the Spurs Thursday night as their last game before the All-Star break. Now on to Oklahoma State's men's basketball team, where everything is on the line for them. The Cowboys have 2 tough road games ahead of them before the Big 12 tournament and March Madness. And depending on how they play those 2 games, they could be a number 2 seed in the Big 12 tourney and have a first-round bye, or be stuck in a lower seed and grind throughout the rest of March. Oklahoma State's second-to-last game of the regular season will be in Waco against the number 3 ranked Baylor Bears. Many analysts and pros are predicting Baylor to win easily over the Cowboys by a spread of 11 points. Yet, both teams have been playing high-quality basketball, with Oklahoma State coming into Waco with a 5-game win streak, yet Baylor is undefeated at home with a record of 12-0. So tonight's game on ESPN2 against Baylor will be a fun one to watch. Now on to Oklahoma State's last game of the regular season, which will be on Saturday against the number 6 ranked Mountaineers in Morgantown, which will not be an easy game for Cunningham and company. The Mountaineers are 3rd in the Big 12 standings and have shown a lot of tenacity this season. So you can bet Saturday's game will be a nail-biter. For our second-to-last story on the day, this weekend is one of America's beloved traditions, the NBA All-Star Weekend. We kick things off starting tonight on TNT at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where captains LeBron James and Kevin Durant will both draft players to form their super teams. Then on Sunday, the order of events goes as follows, all of which start at Eastern Times. Coverage begins at 5 p.m. on TNT. Then starting at 6:30, the first skills event will begin, the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. Then the Mountain Dew three-point contest. Following the three-point contest, the All-Star game then starts at 8 p.m. At halftime during the All-Star game, the AT&T Slam Dunk Contest commences. Unfortunately, there will not be a Rising Star game this year due to COVID. The Oklahoma State Cowboys men's golf team finishes 6th at 14 over par at the Cabo Collegiate. OU would end up taking first place at a 4 under par, and the top performance from the Cowboys golf team would be Austin Eckrow with a top 5 finish at 4 under par. Well, that is all we have time for here on the Sports Report. I'm Asa Lucas. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for your Sports Report.